Hi guys, it's Mark from SilencedTech. Welcome to my review of Creative's awesome Sound Blaster X Katana gaming soundbar.
Your words on my mind, they keep me warm. Somewhere we are still one. Somewhere we are still one. I'm a fight in a chorus, or you tried to start it. You pay but I'm not done. You pay but I'm not done.
Soundbars are a quick and hassle-free way of enhancing the sound of your entertainment centre, plus they're compact, not taking up too much room compared to a pair of bulky speakers, let alone a 5.1 or 7.1 surround sound system. Creative have came up with a great idea, a soundbar for your computer. Sure, you can add any soundbar to your gaming setup, but Creative's solution has features that are controlled by its dedicated software directly from your PC. Priced at £246 in the UK and $299 US, it's certainly not cheap. In the box you get the soundbar, a subwoofer, power adapter, plus a handy little remote. There's also two included wall mount brackets so you can mount the soundbar to any wall. Taking a look at the build quality, the Katana is built like a tank. There's zero flexing or movement anywhere. The speakers are also very well protected and it's sure to last you a very long time. Each button on the top is made of metal and they give off a very satisfying tactile click. Overall, the Katana's design is nothing short of premium. Its brushed aluminium or aluminum top just looks extremely sleek and high-end, with a very nice Sound Blaster X logo in the middle. I would have loved if the X on the logo was RGB instead of just plain red. It would have been a nice touch. The white LED display on the front relays various information such as your current settings and volume level. When not in use, the LED display turns off completely so it doesn't distract. Plus, it's cleverly tucked away behind the speaker mesh. Overall, the soundbar looks extremely clean. Taking a closer look at the Katana is pretty small and compact, just slightly longer than the bottom of my 27-inch center monitor, measuring in at just under 60 centimeters in length. The Katana has 4 speakers, 2 main speakers and 2 tweeters, delivering stereo sound. There's 2 upward firing 2.5-inch mid-bass drivers and 2 front-facing 3.4cm tweeters, but they do pair up with a 5.25-inch subwoofer that delivers some serious bass for its size. Here's a sound test, but of course you'll need to hear it in person to experience the Katana's awesome sound.
We have lost objective Freddy. We have lost
Sana sıhhi yardım çantası. Teşekkür ederim.
Checking out the buttons on the top of the Katana, there's an on-off switch that doubles up as a Bluetooth pairing button. Further along there's 2 for controlling the volume, plus a source button, and lastly SBX that toggles the soundbar's audio features such as virtual surround sound. Around the back, the Katana has loads of physical connections. From left to right it has a power connection, a subwoofer output, a 3.5mm mic and a 3.5mm headphone connection. The Katana also acts as a DAC, so the headphone port is a really handy feature to have. There's also an auxiliary auxiliary input connection, and if you have music stored on a USB flash drive, you can use the USB flash drive to play music from that as well on the Katana. And lastly, there's a micro USB port for connecting the soundbar up to your PC. Connections on the back is just the start of the Katana's arsenal. It supports Bluetooth 4.2, connecting your phone up is very easy. The Bluetooth range is more than enough, its signal never dropped no matter where I had my phone placed around my room. The soundbar supports AAC and SBC codecs with high-res 24-bit 96 kHz digital audio. It also supports 5.1 simulated Dolby surround sound. With it turned on, I never really felt like I had any kind of surround sound feel, as you can expect from a single soundbar. Personally, I like the direction Creative have gone with the Katana regarding its 2.1 speaker setup compared to true 5.1. The speakers would have had to have been smaller and weaker, giving off a less impressive overall loudness and sound quality. And let's face it, you're never going to get a good surround sound experience even from a true 5.1 or 7.1 soundbar. That leads me on to the overall sound quality of the Katana. It packs a serious punch. My old speakers were the Wavemaster 2s. Having them so far apart on each end of my desk did cause some audio separation, mainly due to having a triple monitor setup. Having a soundbar directly under my main center monitor gives a feeling like I'm far more in the action when gaming, especially since the Katana's main drivers are facing upwards. It makes the audio seem like it's coming directly out of the monitor itself. Plus, it doesn't seem focused in just one area. The sound seems to travel extremely well around my room. Once I move off my chair, I can notice it doesn't fill my room as well as my older speakers, but it definitely delivers a better overall experience when I'm sat down, especially when you factor in the 5.25 inch subwoofer. The Katana has a total peak performance of 150 watts, which is more than enough for me. Here's another sound comparison with the Katana against my older Wavemaster 2 speakers, and you'll notice it performs extremely well. Plus the fact it takes up so much little desk space, it makes it a clear winner in my own personal opinion. Jumping into the software, the Katana really starts to shine, especially when you try to compare it against a regular TV soundbar. The Blaster X experience allows you to choose various predefined settings for gaming or watching films. Scrolling further down, there's even pre-configured settings for games like CSGO, Battlefield or Watch Dogs. To the right, you have the option to turn off the Katana's lighting or change it completely for the pre-configured setting you're currently on. Underneath that, you get things like turning off the EQ settings and the Blaster X acoustic engine. The voice tab, I'd imagine, wouldn't get used too much as audio coming from the speakers would get heard by others in chat. That's unless, of course, you're using headphones. The noise reduction works pretty well. There's also another really cool feature in the software called Voice Morph, and it changes your voice to different characters and accents. Here's a microphone test using the Mod Mic 5 plugged directly into the microphone port on the Katana. Okay guys, I currently have the Mod Mic 5 running through the Katana, and I'm sure you'll agree it sounds absolutely excellent. I was very surprised, in fact. I could probably do a voiceover with this no trouble at all. I've heard the Mod Mic 5 running through onboard audio from the motherboard before, and it sounded not very good. It had a lot of hissing, a lot of problems like that, but through the Katana it sounds excellent. You have to have noise reduction on. It does improve things a hell of a lot, but if I go to voiceover, you can get some crazy
different effects.
Yeah, hello, how's it going? All right.
Yes, that's enough of that. But this is quite fun. You can definitely have some fun with your friends and online. So yeah, the Katana's very good. It has loads of different features, especially a lot more than what a normal soundbar would ever have.
Sorry, I'll turn that off. Anyway, let's jump back into the review. Lastly, the lighting tab lets you not only choose from up to 9 lighting effects, such as wave rainbow, but you can customize your own. Clicking on personal and then under motion, you can create various lighting effects. Here's a few I made myself. The lighting strip is real nice. You can customize up to 7 areas as well as the effects overall speed. The lighting is so vivid and bright it completely outshines anything I've seen on any RGB keyboard. So that's the Katana wrapped up. Overall, it provides a fantastic audio solution for computer users, whether you're into gaming or not. The Katana sound is more than enough, delivering highs that are well defined, topped with seriously low bass that'll have your neighbours screaming from the rooftops. The overall score for the Sound Blaster X Katana from Creative is a Platinum Award. It's exceeded my expectations and then some. It's definitely replacing my old 2.1 speaker setup. And finally, I can now move my PC back on my desk. Thanks, Creative. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the review. My name's Mark from Totally SilencedTech. Goodbye.